Christian Senior Services nominated the Baptist Health Foundation for this award because, frankly, they just do so many amazing things in the community. They help many groups of people, from children to the elderly, which is our service population, and they do it with just great enthusiasm and generosity. We were awarded a grant to start a new program called Elder Friends that we would not have been able to do without their support. So they had a lot of faith and confidence in us that we could launch this new volunteer initiative that helps homebound seniors who are lonely and isolated and needing that extra friendship in their lives. I just want to say how thrilling it is to have Eusebio Diaz and Cody Knowlton actually involved in Meals on Wheels by delivering meals during their lunch hour, and to have these wonderful individuals care so much about the people we serve, and I know they care about the whole community, but give their free time to be part of taking meals to elderly individuals is inspiring to us, frankly, because that's not part of their job description, and they do it because they genuinely care about the community. Cody and Eusebio, we want to congratulate you for being chosen for this award. We absolutely believe that you deserve it. Not only do you give of your free time, but your commitment, your enthusiasm, and your demonstrated caring for people in our community who need your help is just a great testimony to what you do. So thank you and congratulations. You absolutely deserve this award.
I began to know Katie through her involvement with our Trinity Ambassadors program, which is a program where students help with donors and with student philanthropy. Katie came to my attention because she helped and she created the Hope Hall. Hope Hall is a program where one of our residence halls has been changed into a service organization that helps service the community and provides education on homelessness and outreach. She personally has volunteered more than an hour a week at the Catholic Worker House, and those in Hope Hall have volunteered more than 1,000 hours this year. Those 1,000 hours have transformed into more than 100,000 hours of our Trinity students volunteering in the community. She personally traveled to Botswana and to the Dominica in order to work with an AIDS clinic there, where she saw some of the most inflicted and the most challenged people in the world, and had worked with them personally. She brought that personal story back to help inspire others. In addition, she also worked on her MCAT, and she's heading off to medical school. That inspiration has helped lead others to the same sort of philanthropy and engagement with the community. Katie, thank you for being you. Thank you for your compassion, for leading others. Never forget that you can change the world one issue and one person at a time. You have already influenced a legion of people. That legion of people will always be better for knowing Katie Ogawa. Thank you, Katie. Congratulations.
If you look at First Presbyterian Church and what they have done, it's amazing how many organizations they have supported. I mean, Morningside Ministries is certainly the beneficiary of some of their love and some of their gifts and some of their guidance, but there's SAM, there's CAM, there's Mission Road, there's Habitat for Humanity. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I just think the constancy of those gifts, the consistency of those gifts, and the desire to reach out to the community beyond the walls of that church and make a difference in the lives of people. If you look at Morningside Ministries, they've been a very active partner with us for over 50 years. And this organization wouldn't be where it is today without the financial gifts of the First Presbyterian Church, or without the leadership that have come from on our board from that individual church. Well, I think if I had a chance to speak to the entire congregation of First Presbyterian Church, I would say Thank you for all that you've done for us here at Morningside Ministries. Thanks for all you've done for this community. Thanks for making a difference. Lives are better because of you, and lives are better because of your commitment, and lives are better because of your decision to provide services and ministry and mission outside the four walls of your church. So thank you tremendously for all that you've done for Morningside and all you've done for this community.
When I came to Sunshine Cottage, Beth was the director of development and my boss. And she was hired to run a capital campaign and build this beautiful building we're standing in. She raised most of the $20.5 million goal to build this building. We have new therapy areas. We have more sound booths so we can do more diagnostic testing of infants. All the classrooms are large and bright with light. It's a wonderful environment for learning, and we also have state-of-the-art technology. Our children need technology to learn how to listen and how to talk, and Beth helped to make that possible.
I first came to know Beth in the mid-90s, and she got involved in an initiative at that time called Leave a Legacy. And there was a lot of talk about the intergenerational transfer of wealth and how nonprofits needed to be asking donors about being mentioned in their will and estate planning. And if you knew Beth at the time, she hated public speaking. She would tell you it was one of the things that she least preferred to do. But she did it because she had such a passion for talking about the Leave a Legacy initiative. Beth has served as an officer for our chapter, but more importantly, she goes out of her way to mentor members in the chapter, giving them advice, helping with some of the more technical things in fundraising. So I think she's got a lot of people who really admire her, and especially admire her passion for our field.
Back in the mid-90s, I was pretty involved with the development and the construction and the capital campaign for the new Jewish community campus, which is being built out on Northwest Military Highway. I felt like I may be short of some office assistance to organize the campaign correctly. And so we went out and interviewed for someone to do that. And wouldn't you know it, the first person that came for the interview was Beth Keogh. And 20 minutes into that meeting, I figured that we had our lady. She took charge very, very well of the entire back office of all the organization for the capital campaign. All of us went out and did solicitations, but Beth kept us on track. We all had a lot of fun with the project. It went on for 4 or 5 years because, as you can imagine, this was quite a large campaign. And Beth did a sterling job with the entire campaign organization. And the campus opened pretty well on time, on schedule in 1999, and it's a resounding success today. So Beth, may I extend to you my sincerest congratulations for this Professional Fundraisers Award with which you're being honored. I think that's an outstanding achievement in your professional career. I hope that you go on to many more successful endeavors in the fundraising arena, and I certainly hope that we have an opportunity sometime in the future to perhaps work together on another capital campaign. Good luck.
Congratulations, Beth. I love you, I've loved working with you, and you're the perfect person to receive the award this year.
Beth, everyone at Bacon Lee & Associates is so proud of you. You're probably about to come up on stage and make a speech, so don't be nervous.
Most important for Peggy during her tenure at the Whitty Museum, which by the way started in 1995, until now she's still a very big leader on our Board of Trustees. The most important attribute is that Peggy is a visionary, and she's a visionary on behalf of children. She's a great advocate for families and healthy communities. for culture, for history. She usually serves in a leadership capacity on the executive committee and then often the chair of whatever organization she decides to become involved with, mostly because she's so competent, so capable, articulate, and she learns everything she can about an organization so she can properly advocate for the organization. She's a great philanthropist, personally, very generous, but she's also great at bringing people with her in supporting nonprofit organizations. Peggy, on behalf of every member of the Witty team, all of whom love you very much, and on behalf of the wider community, thank you for being such a great role model, for being so supportive and such a wonderful ambassador for all the things you believe in, most of all, the children of this community.
SAM Ministries nominated HEB for the AFP Outstanding Philanthropic Corporation Award because of the generous contributions they make to SAM Ministries and other nonprofits in the San Antonio area. What they do is they not only provide contributions, but they allow their employees to volunteer in nonprofits, to serve on boards of nonprofits, and they also focus on education programs, education awards, and environmental initiatives. Thank you so much, HEB, for all the support that you provide to us, for allowing one of your employees to serve on our board of directors, for sponsoring the Street to Feet run, which helps the homeless, and for the many things that you do in this great city of San Antonio.
Community building is very important to HEB, and investing in our communities, being part of our communities, and really making San Antonio a great place to live is something that's really important to us. We're entering into the holidays right now, one of the most critical times of need in San Antonio, and this is a very important time for all of our departments in HEB, and we're always looking for better ways to help people, more innovative ways to help people, and partnering with local nonprofits is something that is essential in order to create the community that we enjoy here in San Antonio. Today, HEB and all of our partners celebrate the Texas Business Hall of Fame Award, and we know that we would not have received this award if it weren't for all of the wonderful organizations that are in the room with you today. We cannot be in the room with you today, but we celebrate with you today. You are with us in spirit, and there's no way, without a doubt, that we would have received this great award, both the Philanthropy Award and the Texas Business Hall of Fame, if it weren't for all of the nonprofits that are celebrating today.
Mary Pat Stumberg is an angelic presence in our community. She brings a wisdom to everything that she does. She gives us great advice about how to shape our programs and really gives us the confidence that the kinds of things we're doing at UTSA and around the community are important and they're on the right path.
I think she represents a unique group of people, and those are the people that give quietly. She gives with great discernment, great wisdom, but she does it with no fanfare. And she's both deep and wide in her giving.
I can talk specifically about the San Antonio Medical Foundation, but this probably is true for other not-for-profits that Mary Pat has worked on. First of all, she's a mentor. And she's a mentor because of their approach as a mature board member, not in years, but in the decision-making process and the logic that she follows in coming to conclusions. So one of the best things she's done for my board and me is the mentoring, and it's very subtle, but it's there for new board members.
Mary Pat, congratulations on this recognition. We know that you don't usually like a lot of celebration about your good works, but we're really happy that you would let us thank you today. So thank you on behalf of everyone that you've helped, and thank you from UTSA for all the good work you've done for us.
Mary Pat, I just want to say congratulations, and particularly thank you for letting us do that, because I know you, I know that you don't always let us do these kinds of things, and it's a special privilege to say something on your behalf and to see you receiving something that you're so deserving of. Congratulations.
On behalf of so many people that have been blessed by you and Lewis and your generosity and the way in which you operate and share your wisdom and your discernment with all of us, thank you. But what I really want to say, since this gets to be on video, and I think you know this, Mary Pat, you're like a mother to me, and I love you very much. So congratulations.